are boring. I'm about to expose almost every single gamer, yes, you watching and even me. Are you ready? We are hypocrites, we have monkey brains, we have the most severe cases of nostalgia, and we are utterly insane, and we are fat tubs of lard, and we stink and eat our own poop for 3 meals a day.
Wow, what a waste. The poor children.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Versus back here again with another video. A reaction video, man. Another reaction. Yeah, we bringing this content to the channel, I'm telling you. But yeah, we got another small channel that we reacting to. And yeah, no, my guy has a very interesting perspective on video essays. Apparently video essays are wrong and we're all tripping, and I found it very interesting to react to it because obviously I made a video essay not too long ago, and apparently we tripping. So let's see what he got to say. I ain't watched this yet. I watch all my reactions with y'all, so let's go ahead and get into it. Before you do that, go ahead and hit that like button, slap that subscribe button. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Let's go.
Reading about Soren Kierkegaard, who was a very intelligent philosopher, and saying he's intelligent is low-key an understatement, and one of his quotes in his book called Either Or, which kind of wasn't written by him, but was written by him, it's a long story, look him up, I don't know, made me think about gaming in the nerdiest way possible, of course. It reads, "All who are bored, cry out for change." But this change that we all cry out for is to go to the past when the change is here, right now. I'll talk about that in a few minutes. To begin, AAA gaming is in a good yet sad state right now. Let me keep cooking. AAA games are what the majority of people think of when I say gaming. That's because it's the biggest name brands, characters, most marketing goes into these games, and these entities are everywhere around us, so we're more likely to buy from Activision instead of Deck 9, for example, which some of you probably don't even know who Deck 9 is or what Deck 9 is, the company, and that's my point. Majority of these AAA games are repeats of the previous. Call of Duty, FIFA, NBA, these games are the exact same every year, and yet our monkey brains, why is the camera zoomed in on me? Okay, keep buying these games when we know they'll be shit, and then we review bomb them on Steam. 2K24 is one of the lowest rated games in Steam history, but with at least a 3-year run of all these games being shit, what did you expect?
Wait, hold on, time out. Now, he's not wrong. He's not wrong yet. He's cooking a little bit. Yes. AAA games are trash. That is the problem. Actually, matter of fact, I had this conversation. Well, not a conversation, but I had to address somebody on my video essay video saying, you know, trying to say, oh, you're wrong about whatever. It's just like, bro, listen, everything exists on the spectrum, right? Everything is on the spectrum. And the largest portion of the gaming spectrum is AAA major publisher titles. Because your average gamer is a AAA gamer. That's what they play because they take up the most real estate when it comes to gaming. Because like my guy said, they have the biggest names, biggest characters, biggest marketing budgets. And the person that was under my videos trying to tell me about indie games, this, indie games, that, is just like, fam, indie games aren't the problem. AAA titles are the problem. That's why people are making these videos over and over again. Just why I made my video. Because I grew up not an indie gamer. I grew up a AAA title gamer. Back in the day when gaming was passion, not corporate. You know, when passion used to be in to game, the AAA titles used to be really good. But now it's all corporate shit. It's all corporate bullshit. Call of Duty, corporate bullshit. Okay. 2K, corporate bullshit. But, you know, because, and also, we also, and I don't know if he's going to mention it, but monopolies, bro. Monopolies are a thing. And that's also has killed the gaming industry as well, is the monopoly on who can have real estate in the major gaming market. Because that's what's lacking is what's the word? Parity. You know, that's what's lacking. Parity in major gaming markets.
You will still eat this shit up, and when you're not gaming, you watch Nadia shit herself in a pool. Like, come on, what are we doing? How have 2K games still not gotten their facial recognition software down when we have Epic Games human scans and technology like that that could allow them to do that? But no, put the dead guy on the cover for sales. No offense, by the same games and the companies produce the same garbage. There has been no innovation from games like Call of Duty for the past 3 years. Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 are all examples of this. We're dogs eating their own vomit, then puking it out and doing it again. And I have friends that have played 2K and they say it's fun. I played 2K 2020 when it was free on PS Plus over quarantine, and I had an amazing time playing it too. But playing the game over and over, I was starting to feel drained when I knew that I had to buy VC to even be somewhat competent against the other team. Monetization and microtransactions are killing gaming and giving developers unethical shortcuts to make progression feel rewarding, if you can even call it that. We're all growing up and getting more responsibilities, and these game companies know that. You're just coming home from high school and hopping on the game, but why grind for that beautiful Tracer skin in the battle pass when you could just buy tiers to skip progression? Why grind for the perfect African American specimen in 2K when you could just buy VC to speed up your progression? I mean, like, the whole point of FIFA Ultimate Team is to waste your money buying packs to build the ultimate team. How about you suck my ultimate? Do you not see the problem? When you hop on the same game over and over, day in and day out, of course you're going to get bored. In the fiscal year 2021, gaming publisher EA Electronic Arts generated approximately 1.62 billion US dollars in revenue from extra content sales for the Ultimate Team mode associated with its sports franchises. What are you guys doing, feeding them your hard-earned money? I thought we were mad at EA for what they did back with Battlefront 2. That whole thing got the most dislikes on the Reddit post ever received, but now here we are doing the same thing over and over again. Insanity. Y'all love referencing Voss from Far Cry 3 in his insanity speech, and coming from Ubisoft.
I feel like a broken record, bro. He sounds like me in my video. He sounds like me. We're echoing the same points. But what he's and he hasn't said it yet. He hasn't said anything about it yet, but dog, there's, again, monopoly is a thing. You know, these major companies have all the fucking real estate in gaming. When it comes, and he's referencing a lot of sports titles, right? Sports are the worst right now. The sports titles are in the trash because of monopolies, because there is no competition as whatsoever. There is no choice. There is no variety. There is no parity. It's either EA or 2K. That's all we got. That's all we got. That's all we got when it comes to sports titles. EA or 2K. That's it. No, who else is making a basketball game? And I guarantee you, if there was ever even somebody that does come out and try to make an NBA simulation game, guess what's going to happen? 2K is going to buy them. They're just going to buy them. They're going to buy them out. That's all that's going to happen. Because NBA Playgrounds was a thing, right? And 2K bought them out. 2K literally just bought them and made it into NBA 2K Playgrounds. That was like the last new basketball game that was something that wasn't from EA or Take-Two Interactive. Bought them quick as fuck. Same thing with EA. I'm pretty sure if somebody was trying to make another NFL title, they would just buy them out. But also, these companies have exclusive licenses. So sports games aren't the best reference to make an argument when it comes to people having the habit of going back. It's just like, bro, it's either that or you have nothing. Or you might have to just go do emulation. But even if so, these gaming companies don't make room for you to enjoy old titles because they don't support the servers. They don't want to. They don't want to spend the money for it. So even if you wanted to go back and play an old game, you can't. So yeah, sports gaming is a difficult one because where there is no choice, you kind of have to do what you can do, which is deal with whatever is out, or you know, just don't play shit.
Playing more single player games like Red Dead 2, God of War 2018, The Last of Us games, the Doom games, and I genuinely found more reason to love video games again. I went from multiplayer to single player and it changed my perspective on games as a whole. And then when I went back to playing Fortnite and other multiplayer games, it felt fresh and fun. You gotta try new things. It also doesn't help that the
Facts.
gaming
I
industry
agree
is
with
made
that.
based on the hype of trends. You follow the trend, you make more money. Simple. I would say 2019 to 2020 was the peak of the battle royales in gaming. That's all I would play in the world as a whole, honestly. Fortnite.
Bro, battle royales, I burnt out a battle royale so fucking fast. I burnt out a battle royale so, oh my god, dude. Battle royale was cool for like 2 years, and then after that, I was just like done. If you still playing Apex in 2024, bro, like man, you a different human being. Because Apex, I gotta say, is the most uninspiring, most mid-ass fucking game on the planet at this point. When it first came out, cool. But now, like, bro, the game been out for like 3 going on 4 years. And they have all of like fucking three, 4, 5 new maps to play on. Like it's just like, bro, it's just like, and that's what made me stop playing Apex, because they just the lack of content in that freaking game. And I have people on Xbox always asking me, man, oh, you play Apex. I'm like, bro, look, man, I have X amount of storage space on my game console, and I'm not about to waste none of it on fucking boring ass Apex Legends. And only thing that they do is just keep dropping new characters to play with. But like, bro, it's like nothing about environments as whatsoever. So, but I mean, in Fortnite's defense though, Fortnite, I don't know how the fuck they keep doing it, but I mean, their ability to keep up with like content for this game is unrivaled, and that's why Fortnite is still around. Because I'm pretty sure all of us felt like Fortnite was not going to be around this long, and still be one of the top 5 most played games, like concurrently in 2024. When it, like, that's crazy.
Battle Royale after Battle Royale after Battle Royale, switching after getting bored from one, but they're all essentially the same, so the boredom just hits 10 times faster. Apex Legends came out in 2019, capitalized off of the Fortnite burnout everyone was experiencing and the Battle Royale trend as a whole, and it took over the world, and introduced the idea of respawning your teammates into a Battle Royale so they can just hop right back into the game. Amazing idea, right? What did Fortnite and later Call of Duty Warzone add to their game? The ability to respawn your teammates. So now you, during the hype of the Battle Royale games, you are literally doing the same thing with the same mechanics in every game because they take from one another, but with different graphics and maps basically. And now all of these experiences are one. They combine mentally in your head. So the concept of video games are boring is the mental aspect of it all. And I think a big thing that is not talked about in these videos like mine are the content you consumed. It's one thing when you're playing the exact same 3 games every single day, but it's a whole other thing when you're playing the same 3 games every day and watching those games on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, etc. Let me give you an example. You hop on Siege for 5 hours a day, watch Jinxie on Twitch in your free time, and then your whole TikTok page, your For You page is Rainbow Six Siege. You talk about Rainbow Six Siege at school, and with your friends, all you guys do is talk about how one of you guys is better at Rainbow Six Siege than the other, and how you're better than everyone.
Yo, my guy's cooking. He is cooking. He's got a lot of good points, making a lot of sense. I don't have too much to change or add. Even though he's kind of leaving out a few things, about the conversation, I'm adding to that. But other than that, though, I mean, I agree with most of his points. Basically, in a nutshell, he's saying, yo, gamers are lazy. I mean, but your average consumer is lazy, right? Like, your average consumer, if it's not being handed to you on a platter, if it's not just completely put in people's face and say, hey, look at this, pay attention to this, most people are not, they're not gonna go looking for it on their own. Like, that's just your average consumer in a nutshell. So your average gamer is not looking for new games to play that's not, like shoved in their face and advertised. If there's no marketing, then your average consumer is going to, they're not going to come across it. The odds of somebody coming across an indie game that would probably be one of the best experiences of their lives is a very small, tiny percentage if there's no large marketing like campaign behind the whole thing, or if their favorite streamer is not streaming the game, or their favorite content creator is not making a YouTube video about it. Like it's just, that's just how it goes, man. And yeah, and also groupthink, and that groupthink is a thing. Groupthink is very, very, very much of a relevant factor in what makes people keep playing these same garbage ass games from these garbage ass corporatized companies, giving us complete garbage, and we deal with the lies because these companies are in the pocket of our favorite streamer. They are in the pocket of our favorite content creator. So, if everybody is streaming this game and talking about this game and saying, "Oh my God, this game is so great," from a large AAA publisher, then yeah, people are going to pay attention to that game every time. And that's just how the game go, man. That's just how the game goes.
Content being a big cause for burnout is rarely talked about, yet it's one of the biggest reasons that you are bound to get bored, because it's the same thing over and over again. And these algorithms that power YouTube and TikTok are so powerful that you will get videos recommended based off the games you've been playing on the daily. Uh-oh, here comes the Minecraft music. I think for a time, I just played video games because I had nothing to do. It was just kind of hardwired into my brain. Like with Fortnite's golden era, gamers were playing the game, consuming the content, talking about it at school, everything. Over time, it's gonna not feel the same as when it first came out. That's the issue with live service games too. They have to keep evolving for better or for worse because of money, and you can't please everyone. These people complaining about modern gaming still yearn for the good old days and want to change, and I understand that. But instead of looking around for current games, most gamers try to think of the past because it was better back then. Nostalgia is a crazy thing and can create an illusion that things were better than they really were. I miss the good old days more than anyone. Sometimes I just sit in my room quietly thinking about the days of no responsibility, then you just gotta lock in and say, what happened, I'm here right now.
I mean, life kind of sucks. Adulting sucks. All right, it's trash. All right, this adulting shit is trash, man. But, it makes you yearn for the younger years of no responsibility, of just a carefree life where the only thing that you had to really like care about, the only pressing thing that was pressing everybody at that point in time when you're young and a kid and in school is homework, But I mean, outside of that, you weren't paying bills, you weren't doing none of that. You had none of this adulting shit to worry about. So I vibe with that. He's cooking with that. I will say this. Okay, I will say this though. I don't think that people don't like change necessarily. It's just that what has changed it's not good. It's not enjoyable. It's just really sad that again, it goes back to what we said earlier. These companies, the major AAA titles that used to be good, that used to make quality games at one point in our lives, are now not only more powerful than ever before, not only that they control most of the real estate in gaming now, and they also have monopolized a lot of the genres in gaming. It's kind of hard to escape what has transpired in gaming, and at the end of the day, bro, what's facts is facts. Nostalgia to the side and all that shit. These gaming companies are ass. These gaming companies are greedy, and we are in a chokehold because these companies have strategically X'd out all, like I said, all parody, all variety, and that's what was so great. And that's why I feel like a lot of people from my generation harps on so many of the past is because it was the variety that we had. It was a gaming developer free for all. It wasn't just only EA. It wasn't just only Take Two Interactive. It wasn't just Rockstar Games. It wasn't just, you know, Bethesda and all this. Like, bro, so many it was so many companies and developer studios that had an equal opportunity to impact the gaming community.
And we're fucking Bears now. I believe gaming has gone in a good direction because of the Bears. I would argue that games now are better than the past, tackling topics that couldn't be tackled because of many different factors. They are better looking, sounding, playing, and they feel better and are more accepted in the modern world, and there is a big community, a good community, that really is good beneath the cesspool and degeneration that is surface level. You just gotta dive a little deeper. But our lack of exploration into other games outside those we find comfortable limits us from seeing what gaming truly is. Art.
This is a good video. It's a good video, man. I like his points. I like his points. He's on point with a lot of his things. Even though he is ignoring the other side of the conversation, which is the factual parts of that, mainstream gaming is garbage. Like it is. So there's nothing that is going to change that. That's just a irrefutable fact of it all, but you can find joy in games. You can find joy in modern gaming today, but you can't be a lazy consumer about it and just like bang your head into the wall to expect these corporate companies, okay, to change and put money to the side to make a good game, And like I said in my video, the gamer experience is not that great when it comes to, big AAA titles. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. The gaming experience is probably the last on their priority list. So with that being said, yes, you can dig and look for other games and find enjoyment. Like me, Insurgency Sandstorm. That's my shooter now, and I love playing it, bro. I can play for hours. It gives me everything I need. No, is it as popular as Call of Duty? No, it probably will never be as popular as Call of Duty. It's way too hardcore. But yeah, I have games that I do other play, but also it all depends on the person. So I don't have an issue acknowledging that there is plenty of variety out there that is not a part of the AAA spectrum. But at the same time, like I said, it depends on people's primary, man. There's literally people that just play 2K. That's all they do. That's all they do. Literally, their gamer tag literally is just, it's something that has to do with 2K. Or there's people that just play Call of Duty. There's people that just play Battlefield. There are people who just play fucking WWE 2K, whatever the fuck it's called now. I don't even play that shit. But yes, people just have their niche. People have their thing. And when their niche is not good anymore, and that's all you want to do, I mean, at that point, it's a personal problem. Because I think you should, open yourself up to a different kind of game. But some people, like I said, they have their niches, man. So in their primary is whatever it is. At the end of the day, this is a good video. But what I will say, it is a little counterproductive to the overall big picture cause. It's still very much important for us to express our disapproval of the shameless cash grabs, the lies, the disgusting, misleading marketing tactics, the lack of effort into these titles to swipe our $70 to $75 as quick as possible, and they can just hightail it and abandon these games who are just honestly just cash grabs in the first place. So it's like it's important for us to still do that, because if we don't fucking say anything, it's just gonna get worse faster. At the end of the day, we all want the same thing. We want gaming to be top tier. We want the gaming experience to be quality. So, you know, hey man, I say it's important to make these video essay videos, and you know, and for people to express their disapproval, man, and try to, you know, uphold the standard of what gaming should be, and not just phone it in and just be like, oh, you know, I'll find something else, but ignore that. Yeah, we gotta say something. We gotta show some kind of resistance, man. Even though it is our fault that we're here anyway, because people willingly took shortcuts with microtransactions and things of that nature. So yeah. Anyway, though, but that's it for this video, man. This is a 22-minute video. We like 10 and a half minutes. I will put the link in the description for my guy's video if you want to watch the entire 22 minutes. And I'm gonna catch you guys on the next video. Go in the comment section, let me know what you thought. Until next time, I'm out.